Welcome everybody! Today we're going to do Minion. Ready? Hello Minion, hello Minion, we welcome you today, Minion. Hello Minion, hello Minion, we're glad you came our way to share with us a preschool day and be a friend in a very special way. Hello Minion, hello Minion, we welcome you today. Hello! Okay guys, now it's story time. Let's take out the books. We're gonna read 2 or 3 today. The day the crayons came home. One day, Duncan and his crayons were happily coloring together when a strange stack of postcards arrived for him in the mail. Dear Duncan, not sure if you remember me. My name is Maroon Crayon. You only colored with me once to draw a scab, but whatever. Anyway, you lost me 2 years ago on the couch. Then your dad sat on me and broke me in half. I never would have survived had Paperclip not nursed me back to health. I'm finally better, so come get me. And can Paperclip come too? He's really holding me together. Sincerely, your Marooned Crayon, Maroon Crayon. Dear Duncan, no one likes peas. No one even likes the color pea green. So I'm changing my name and running away to see the world. Sincerely, Esteban the Magnificent, the crayon formerly known as pea green. Hi Duncan, it's me, Neon Red Crayon. Remember that great vacation we had with your family? Remember how we laughed when we drew a picture of your dad's sunburn? Remember dropping me by the hotel pool when you left? Clearly you do not, because I'm still here. How could you miss me? Anyway, after 8 months waiting for you to come get me, I guess I'm walking back. Your left behind friend, Neon Red Crayon. Duncan, it's us, yellow and orange. We know we used to argue over which of us was the color of the sun. But guess what? Neither of us wants to be the color of the sun anymore. Not since we were left outside and the sun melted us. Together. You know the real color of the sun? Hot. That's what. We're sorry for arguing. You can make green the color of the sun for all we care. Just bring us home. Your not-so-sunny friends, yellow and orange. Hey Duncan, I'm sure you don't recognize me after the horrors I've been through. I think I was tan crayon or maybe burnt sienna. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. Have you ever been eaten by a dog and puked up on the living room rug? Because I have. I have been eaten by a dog and puked up on the living room rug. Duncan, and it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. I'm more carpet fuzz than crayon now. Can you please bring me back? Your undigestible friend, tan or possibly burnt sienna, crayon. Dearest Duncan, could you please open the door? I still need to see the world. Sincerely, Esteban the Magnificent. Hey Duncan, remember last Halloween we told your little brother there was a ghost under the basement stairs? Then we drew that scary stuff on the wall. Sure was funny when he ran screaming, right? But it wasn't so funny when you forgot to take me out of the basement. Please come get me. I'm kind of terribly horrified. Your scared friend, glow-in-the-dark crayon. Dear Duncan, looks like I'm almost home. Been through China, Canada, and France, I think. Just crossing New Jersey by camel now. New Jersey has giant pyramids, right? See you soon, Neon Red Crayon. P.S. Next stop, the North Pole, I think. Duncan, does page 8 of Pirate Island ring a bell? Kind of a big payday for Captain Greenbeard there, don't you think? And no bronze or silver in that pile. Huh. I told you it'd make me blunt if you colored each coin individually, but would you listen? No. I also told you those stupid crayon sharpeners never work. Did you listen to that? Also, no. Now I can't color anything at all. Your pointless friend, Gold Crayon. I had to write it for him. This is not fun for me either, you know. Dear Duncan, I've seen the world. It's raining. I'm coming back. Esteban the Magnificent! Hi, Duncan. You're probably wondering why my head is stuck to your sock. A question I ask myself every day. Well, it's because last week you left me in your pocket and I ended up in the dryer. I landed on your sock and now he's stuck to my head. Can you please come get me? Also, why does everything you wear still smell even after it's washed? Your stinky, socky, stucky on head buddy, Turquoise Crayon. Tell Ted I said hi. P.S. Sock says hi. Dear Mr. Duncan, I know I'm not your crayon. I know I belong to your baby brother, but I can't take him anymore. In the last week alone, he's bitten the top of my head, put me in the cat's nose, drawn on the wall, and tried to color garbage with me. The worst part is he is a terrible artist. I can't tell what his drawings are. Donkeys? Monkeys? Donkey monkeys? Picasso said every child is an artist, but I don't know. I don't think he met your brother. Please rescue me. Your desperate friend, Big Chunky Toddler Crayon. Duncan, greetings from the Amazon rainforest. Making great time. I think I'm almost home. Neon Red Crayon. Hello, Duncan. It's me, Brown Crayon. You know exactly why I ran away, buddy. Everyone thinks I get all the great coloring jobs. Candy bars, puppies, ponies. Lucky me, right? But they don't know what else you used me to color, do they? I didn't think so. The rest of that drawing was great, but did it really need that final brown scribble? I'll come back, but please, let's stick to candy bars, okay? Your very embarrassed friend, Brown Crayon. Duncan was sad to learn of all the crayons he'd lost, forgotten, broken, or neglected over the years, so he ran around gathering them up. But Duncan's crayons were all so damaged and differently shaped than they used to be that they no longer fit in the crayon box. So Duncan had an idea. He built a place where each crayon would always feel at home. There's no dogs down there, are there? Nope, no turkeys either. Oh, you flatter me, but it's not real chocolate. Let's have a party. This one is from my blue period. But it's not really blue, more lilac. I think that door is for us. Make sure it's straight. Looks good, lads. Hope there isn't a metal detector. No, I think everyone is welcome. Ah, there you are. I could use a haircut. Who are you wearing? Oh, I think he goes by Ted. I'm Ted. And then in Cleveland, I got to hike the Great Wall of China. The end. 10 little monkeys. In a jungle far away, tiny monkeys run and play. 1. Through banyan tree branches just for fun, hunt for monkeys, you'll find 1. High up playing peekaboo, around a palm tree, you'll find 2. 3. Swinging on vines from tree to tree, find them and count. 1, 2, 3. 4. See the monkeys more and more, playing leapfrog, you'll find 4. 5. Splashing in a fern-brimmed brook, you'll find 5 if you just look. 6. They have fun with stones and sticks. If you hunt, you will find 6. 7. Picking flowers and eating fruit. There are 7. Aren't they cute? 8. Near tall trees and grassy huts. 8. Play ball with coconuts. 9. Standing, waving in a line and somersaulting. You'll find 9. 10. In the trees and on the ground, 10 monkey friends can be found. You found the monkeys hidden within, and you learned to count from 1 to 10. The end. But no elephants. Grandma Tildy lived all alone. She worked hard every day. She had no time to play. One day a man came to her house. He was selling pets. "Would you like to buy a canary bird?" asked the man. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." Grandma Tildy was cooking stew. The bird wanted to help, so he sang a song for her. It made Grandma Tildy happy. That night they sat down to eat the stew together, and it tasted better than ever before. The next day the pet man came again. "Would you like to buy a beaver?" he asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." Grandma Tildy needed firewood. The beaver wanted to help, so he cut the wood with his sharp teeth. That night they sat in front of a warm fire. Grandma Tildy went shopping. She met the pet man again. "Would you like to buy a turtle?" he asked. "Very well," she said, "but no elephants." Grandma Tildy was tired. The turtle wanted to help, so he carried her home on his back. That night, Grandma Tildy washed the turtle and put him to bed. The next day, it rained hard. The roof started to leak. Then someone knocked on the door. It was you-know-who. "Would you like to buy a woodpecker?" the pet man asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." The woodpecker wanted to help, so he nailed the roof down tight. The dripping stopped. That night, they all danced together in the warm, dry house. The days got colder and colder. Grandma Tildy put food in jars for the winter. "I don't like the cold," she said. Just then the pet man appeared. "Would you like to buy an elephant?" he asked. "He's the only animal left, and I must leave before it snows." "No, no elephants!" shouted Grandma, and she went back to her work. The pet man left, but the elephant stayed. It started to snow, and it kept on snowing, and snowing, and snowing, and snowing. "No elephants," said Grandma Tildy, but the elephant would not go. They could not see the elephant now, but they could hear him crying. They felt sad. "Very well," called Grandma Tildy, "you may come in." The elephant was as happy as could be. But the elephant had a problem. He could not get through the door. So they all helped to push him inside. "Oh dear," said Grandma Tildy, "I hope the floor is strong. This is a very old house." Outside, the snow kept falling, but inside the house it was cozy and warm. Everyone hoped winter would go away and spring would come soon. That night there was a terrible crash. The elephant had fallen through the floor. "We cannot fix this," said Grandma. "You will just have to stay there." The winter was long, and soon the firewood was gone. The elephant was always hungry. He kept eating and eating and eating until all the food was gone. "We cannot leave or we will freeze," said Grandma Tildy. "We cannot stay or we will starve. What are we to do?" The elephant felt sorry. Then he thought of a way to help. He started to walk. He walked and walked and walked and walked. When he stopped, they were in a warm, sunny place. And that is where Grandma Tildy and her friends are today. Welcome, elephants. Okay, for this next part, let's pause the video and get to the table so we can have our snack. And while you're having your snack, I'm going to read you the next chapter for the Jack and Annie story. What happened to them? Magic Treehouse, Book 4, Pirates Past Noon. Chapter 3, 3 Men in a Boat. "We've come to the time of pirates," Jack said. "Pirates?" squeaked Annie. "Like in Peter Pan?" Jack flipped to the picture that showed the parrot, the sea, and the ship. He read the caption under the picture. 300 years ago, pirates raided Spanish treasure ships in the Caribbean Sea. He grabbed his notebook and pencil from his pack. He wrote, "Pirates in the Caribbean." He turned to the next page. There was a picture of a pirate flag. He read, "The skull and crossbones flag was called the Jolly Roger." "Let's go," said Annie. "Wait," said Jack. "I want to make a drawing of the flag." He propped the pirate book in the sand. He started drawing the Jolly Roger flag. "Don't copy the picture in the book," said Annie. "Look at the real thing." But Jack pushed his glasses into place and kept drawing. "Jack, some pirates are getting into a rowboat," said Annie. Jack kept drawing. "Jack, the boat's leaving the big ship," said Annie. "What?" Jack looked up. "Look!" Annie pointed. Jack looked. He saw the rowboat coming toward the shore. "Run!" said Annie. She started running toward the treehouse. Jack jumped up. His glasses fell off. "Hurry!" Annie called back to him. Jack went down on his knees. He felt for his glasses. Where were they? Jack saw something glinting in the sand. He reached for it. It was his glasses. He snatched them up. Then he threw his notebook and pencil into his pack. He put the pack on his back. He grabbed his boots and his socks, and he took off running. "Hurry, they're coming!" Annie was at the top of the rope ladder. Jack looked back at the sea. The pirates were closer to the shore. Suddenly, Jack saw the pirate book. In all the confusion, he had forgotten it. It was still propped in the sand. "Oh, man, I forgot the book," he said. He dropped his socks and boots below the treehouse. "Come on, Jack!" Annie shouted. "I'll be right back," Jack called. "I've got to get the book." "Jack, forget it!" But Jack was already running toward the water. Jack grabbed the book. "Come back!" Annie shouted. Jack shoved the book into his backpack. Suddenly, a giant wave carried the rowboat right onto the beach. "Run, Jack!" shouted Annie. 3 big pirates splashed onto the sand. They had knives in their teeth. They had pistols in their belts. They charged toward Jack. "Run, Jack, run!" cried Annie. Okay, we're going to work on our shapes. I have these shapes, and they're all mixed up. Remember, take turns and don't interrupt each other, okay? Who can tell me this one? This one's a circle. It's an oval. This one is a rectangle. It's a square. It's a star. Triangle. This one is a rectangle. This one's a circle. Triangle. It's an oval. It's a star. It's a square. Okay, guys, let's do singing time. What song should we pick? let's do this one. Okay guys, ready? Let's sing our Days of the Week song in Spanish. Ready? Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. These are the 7 days of the week. Okay guys, let's do our Days of the Week song in English. Ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. These are the 7 days of the week. Okay, let's do the monkey song. Ready? Everyone's a monkey. Let's see, we're going to start with 5 today. Ready? 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bonked his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bonked their head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bonked their head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bonked their head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bonked his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. No little monkeys jumping on the bed. They all fell off and bonked their heads. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, put those monkeys back in bed and tell them to stop jumping. Let's sing Popcorn Popping. Ready? I looked out the window and what did I see? Popcorn popping on the apricot tree. Spring has brought me such a nice surprise. Blossoms popping right before my eyes. I can take an armful and make a treat. A popcorn ball that would smell so sweet. It wasn't really so, but it seemed to me. Popcorn popping on the apricot tree.